Welcome to Q&A practice. Let's get started with some two voice. Get warmed up, and we'll start with the defense. Ready? Do you think this marriage can be saved? No, sir. Do you think the present situation of both living under the same roof with that attitude on both your parts is advisable? I see nothing against it. You would prefer living under the same roof with your wife at a time when you feel the marriage is not salvageable and there is no possible solution to the marriage. I believe there is no reason why my wife and I couldn't reside in that house until the divorce is settled. You don't feel that there is any detrimental effect on the children? No, sir. The only detrimental effect is that she is not there at night to say good night to the children. What kind of conduct do you display towards each other? Do you sit and talk or argue? What do you do? Well, are you talking about now? In the past 6 months, I would say there has been a strange silence. Do you have discussions? No, I would say we talk, but I would say that the better part of the evening is just silent. Is there tension? Not on my part. Do you think there is on the part of your wife? You will have to ask her. Do you think the reason that she is leaving the house in the evening when you are there to watch the children is the fact that there is tension when you are under the same roof with her? I think that is what she is telling herself, but you feel that the solution to this problem would be a divorce? Yes, sir. So you have no objection to the securing of a divorce. I shall actively seek it myself. And you feel you are qualified to have custody of the children? Yes, sir. All right, now that we're warmed up, let's try some four voice practice. and we'll start with the plaintiff. Here we go. And do you have a recollection of how long they've done that? They've done it for a long time. Do you have any recollection of how long? We've been using that back area out there, going up the hill and over there on this other property since I've been there in 1977. And do you know how many times a week they would do that? How many times a week depends on how busy we are, but it would be a couple times a week anyway, unless it was some of our own cars driving out there, and that could be every other day. Our own vehicles drive out there too. I have people like Smith Steel and other people that drive out there. You can ask them if they use it or not. I'm sure they'll testify that they do. And you acquired this property from your father in what year? 1980 is when we bought the property. We actually started it in 1977. And it was you and your brother who brought the property. Me and my two brothers. One is no longer a partner. I take it your father passed away. That's correct. When did he pass away? About 8 years ago. Other than the uses which you've testified to, have you used any other portion of the easement? No. Well, we have driven back through it here, but we never used it for any type of storage or anything else. When you say you drove, what did you drive? We drove vehicles back through there. Are you talking about recreational vehicles or trucks? Our own vehicles, but it wasn't for any particular reason. And how often have you done that? 5, 6, 7 times a year. Did anybody ever see you do it? I don't know if they have or not. Do you have any photographs of any of your use of the property? I'm sure there are some, but I don't have any personally, no. I'm sure some of the workers have taken some photographs when out there making cages that we built. They like to take pictures of their work sometimes. Are you aware of anyone else using the property? Nobody has ever used that property except us for anything. Are you aware whether anybody has put up any fencing? Excuse me, again, can I clarify by saying anybody else using that property? Do you mean the easement property? Yes. Did your answer mean the easement property? Yes, it would be the south side, right through here. This area right here. That will conclude our Q&A practice.